So, hi, and a very, very good morning. And today is the 15th of May. Yeah, and 15th of May seems to be a very, very special day for me as I could kickstart a group called Dar Ke Aage Jeet Hai just a year from now. And I had started this group when I was going through a very big dip in life, and that was a dip of fear. And something came to me in my dream, which gave me this name and asked me, yeah, to start a group called Dar Ke Aage Jeet Hai. Because I firmly believe that there is victory, victory beyond any of the fears that we have or we are living with, or anywhere that we are having a shake in our bodies with the fear and not allowing us to go further in life. And probably this group is just in celebration of that. Celebration of that we are alive today, and celebration that we have moved beyond fear, not completely, but I'm sure very many steps from where we started. And a celebration of living life in totality. Yeah. And with least fear possible. And fear is something which will keep coming and going, coming and going. The intensities will change with the practice that we do. And that is practicing of being with ourselves. Practicing to stand even when we fall in fear, even when we bruise our knees, even when we bruise ourselves in so many ways. Standing beyond fear, even when we know that somewhere we can, but we are not totally with it because doubt takes us over. And that standing is like just putting life to life. And that is how I had talked about rebooting your life, rebooting your life and being fearless. So are we ready to choose some more of that? Are we ready to be in that fearless space, whatever it looks like, whatever it feels like? And even if it shakes up, even if it tries to break up in so many ways, but all that we are confident is, I will not allow that fear to break me up, and I shall not allow that fear to shake me up. Yeah. And everywhere that fear is still holding us tight, everywhere that fear is holding us pivoted, it is keeping us leashed. But not to our imagination, but to the memory. Because the memory keeps getting us back to fear. The memory is so alive in us. For everywhere that we lost and everywhere that we feared, each time we pick up our step to go ahead, we do not get to function from imagination. We just go back to memory and all that unnerved us when we were fearful. So is now the time to step out of that. And everywhere, everything is still stopping each one of us and not allowing us to come alive. For we can. And everywhere that we have not allowed ourselves to reboot our lives, which are so, so, so precious, which are so important. And everything that stops you to do that, would you now, in this time, like to let all of that go? And what does rebooting mean? Rebooting means reconstruction. Reconstruction of everything that was giving you fear in the past. Yeah, like we renovate our homes to a new elevation today. That is the way we are going to renovate our lives to a new elevation. And that is to touch new heights. That is to be in a different space, to be in a different degree of fearlessness, and to climb that stair, which will always not be in favor of us climbing it. But in spite of anything that comes our way, we still choose to climb that stair for I know that I live in the infinite possibility world, and that I live in a world which I deserve, a world that is fearless. So how are you today? How is the group doing today? And how have all the days behind been? Yeah. And how invested were you yesterday in yourself? And what was still keeping you away from being invested in you? Yeah, smile. Let's have it from you.
Yeah, so I have had a pretty me priority day yesterday, right? And I am so proud of the fact that yesterday I was able to, what we say, take something and then let it go without letting it, seep inside me and, affect my mood for a very long time. Then I was actually able to give myself priority yesterday. So I am there's a little bit of excitement in my voice today,
Oh,
and
nice.
yeah, and it's I'm a different energy today. Yeah.
Amazing. And each time you say, probably I don't know, you tell yourself, I know.
I know. Yeah, I have a
Yeah.
different energy
I know
today.
that I am in a different space today. I am the energetic self. I am feeling enlivened today. Yeah. Why? Because I could work whatever, one step, two steps, five steps ahead of fear. Yeah.
Yeah.
Today I could spend that time with me fearlessly. Yeah.
Yes.
Not not compromising with being less. Yeah. Because
Yeah.
I am more. So everywhere that we always, put it on to the others. Yeah, yeah. What if I already know? And the only thing which I do not know is that I am that spark of light, which is so fearless. And everywhere that I have, gathered, yeah, everywhere that I have gathered, that, if you're not fearful, probably that's not normal. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. And today I realized that uh, before I start any call, something like starts happening. Yeah. And it could be, it's not like just minutes before. Like it could
Mhm.
be, I'm having breakfast at night and, something is turning me on, I will say. Yeah. A few years back, I had defined that as, am I getting nervous? Yeah. And today I realized that was not nervousness. That is light entering through you. Why? Because it has to convey something for the time to come. Yeah. I don't know. Suddenly there will be like I am like in that cast of light, Yeah. And that light will keep seeping in, seeping in, seeping in, seeping in till the time I'm sitting before Zoom. Yeah. Yeah. And everywhere that we have put the word fear and we have put the word nervousness in our head somewhere. Yeah. So what if we could replace that with, is it that I am getting more aware? Is it that, the one above is actually turning me on? Yeah. It is just like you turning on the light button in the room, isn't it? So when you turn on the light button in the room, what happens? The light shows up. It illuminates the room. Yeah. And everywhere that we have taught that अरे फियर में रहना ना बड़ा नॉर्मल सा है, बहुत ज्यादा डर लग जाता है. हाँ. तो हमने बचपन से देखा कि कुछ भी छोटा छोटा भी करते थे ना तो डर लग जाता था. पहली बार साइकिल पे चढ़े तो पहली बार साइकिल पे चढ़े तो आता नहीं था और ये नहीं पता था कि हैंडल को ठीक से पकड़ना होता है. ऐसे नहीं पता था साइकिल क्या करेगा. और आपको भी नहीं पता था आप साइकिल के साथ क्या क्या करेंगे, है ना। फिर भी किसी बड़े ने जो साथ था उसने आपका साइकिल के पीछे का कैरियर पकड़ा और आपको उसके ऊपर बिठाया और आपके 2 पांव उन पैडल्स पर लगाए और आपके हाथों में वो हैंडल थमाया। तो जब वो थमाया और आपको बोला कि राइट से दबाओ ना, तो साइकिल चल पड़ा, है ना। तो फिर उस एक क्षण में लगा शायद साइकिल आ ही गया है, मगर ऐसा नहीं था। जरा सा आगे गए ना तो इधर का गिर गए। हाँ, तो थोड़ी कोहनियों में चोट आ गई, थोड़ी घुटनों में चोट आ गई। तो उसका मतलब क्या रहता है कि जिंदगी में जब भी उठने की कोशिश करते हैं ना किसी भी चीज से, और आज क्योंकि ये फियर मुतल्लिक टॉपिक है, तो जब भी फियर से उठने की कोशिश करेंगे ना, तो आपको बहुत सारी चीजें ऐसे हैं कि आपको पुल डाउन करेंगी। और जो लोग आपके फियर के साथ बहुत खूबसूरती से खेलते आए हैं, उनको सबसे ज्यादा बुरा लगेगा, क्योंकि आप उनके काबू में थे ना। तो बेकाबू हुई चीज, बेकाबू हुआ साइकिल अच्छा नहीं लगता था, तो बेकाबू हुई मैं कैसे अच्छी लग सकती हूँ। लोगों को तुम्हें काबू ही चाहिए। तो जब जब फियर से उठेंगे तब तब आपको ऐसे लगेगा कि कुछ थोड़ी दुश्मनी बढ़ गई है, आसपास दुश्मनी बढ़ गई है। और जब जब आपको उस दुश्मनी का एहसास रहे ना कि हाँ यार कुछ लगता है, कुछ थोड़ी सी दुश्मनी बढ़ गई है, तो सोच लीजिए डायरेक्शन बिल्कुल ठीक है ना। क्योंकि वो ही इंडिकेशन रहती है आप ठीक जगह पर हैं। या 99 out of 100 people will never be with you. There will be more people to oppose you. But the only thing is, are you ready to be consumed with the assumption that you have made that you are fearful? And do you know what consumed means? Yeah. Do you know what consumed means? Can somebody explain? Yeah. Yes, Maya?
Yeah. So my understanding of the word consume is, finish it off.
Okay.
खा लेना and उसको पूरा पूरे तरीके से
Absolutely. So beautiful. उसको खत्म कर देना, isn't it? So are you ready to be consumed by fear? And what does the fear say? The fear is always, it's an assumption that fear is so big I can't stand. है ना, डर इतना बड़ा है कि अपने से खड़ा नहीं हो जाएगा। ये assumption है, ये ख्याल में रखा हुआ है ये चीज, है ना, वो आपकी बिलीफ है। Yeah. And Winston Churchill had very beautifully put, he said, there is nothing called fear but fear itself. There is nothing called fear, but it is just like fear itself. And what is the fear? The fear is of growth. The fear is of rejection. The fear is of people might not see me with gloomy eyes. The fear is that people might not reject me. The fear is that I might not be accepted by people the way they are, that I am. And all of that is like just not a good space to be. Yeah. And you know what fears give you? They give you so much. Yeah. If I do not desire to deal with the fear, then what do they give? They'll give you depression. They'll give you sickness. They'll give you a bed, and they'll give you a designation of being patient. And they will give you a life which is so listless, and it is the most killing thing to feel that I am not the power working in me, that I have not been able to do that I desired. Yeah. So, what would you like to share? What did you win over this 1 year? Yeah. And since we are talking about fear, let's concentrate on that too, only. Yeah. So, what is it that you feared most in the last year? And let's, celebrate these accomplishments by acknowledging where we are today. Yeah, Priya, let's have it from you.
First of all, this space, this group, these talks has been so beautiful and contributing in my life. And I'm so happy like a child to see its happy birthday after completion of 1 year. So
Yeah.
it's like happy birthday to the group, to you, to me, to each one of us.
Yeah,
Yeah, because we made it. I mean,
absolutely.
yeah, it's our journey. So it's
Um,
so beautiful. So, and coming back to what I learned, so I was like so much kind of a hidden person, won't speak much.
mm,
So everything I speak will be in my head and
mm,
in my heart.
mm,
But then fear of, speaking it up and then getting reaction from others. So that was one thing. And the other thing was commitment to myself. I will
mm,
keep thinking I have to do. And then that day one was, I don't know when it's going to start.
mm,
So now when I'm being part of it, being present with it, and there's a wish to learn and go beyond it, beyond as in beyond fear, and towards that growth, towards that celebration of life. So, and I could see me stepping towards it day by day, one step at a time, and then coming out of fear and then towards the life which I
mm,
wanted for myself. And that life means whatever I do is giving me joy or not.
mm.
If it is giving me joy, it means I'm one step out of fear. That was it.
Absolutely.
And you know what? I mean, the group name is such that whenever I get any kind of fear, fear from things, fear from people, fear from situations, okay, so I remember this name, Dar ke aage jeet hai. So I have to move ahead of this dar, you know.
Mm,
So
mm.
that's such an inspiration for me.
Thank you so much. And this name, like each time I read it, I think I belong there. This name. This name it is like it has such a positive note.
Yes.
And that positive note is always like the emphasis is on Jeet. You get that? That I
Yes.
can do it. Wherever I might be. I might be in the dungeon or the dumps. Doesn't matter. But I can do it. Yeah. And I know I shall fail infinite times. I might. Yeah. But the thing is that am I ready to not, actualize those dreams and those hopes that I have? Or, am I just going to go away in this physicality, from this physicality that I wish I would have done that, you know? I wish I was fearless. Yeah.
Yeah. And for me, I've never tasted that jeet, but then there's a willingness to see, let's see how it looks like. I want to taste that jeet flavor, how it looks like to me.
How, can I ask you a question? How have you not tasted that jeet?
No, earlier it was more of materialistic jeet, your education and degrees and job. Then, but I was looking and trying to find myself.
Okay.
So
Is this
here,
not the biggest jeet that you could never show up and you've shown up?
yes, so true.
Is that not?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they say there are three kind of people. Yeah. One are losers, one are winners, and the third, they do not know what to do to win.
Yeah.
You get that? So I'm not a winner winner. I might be that I'm not a loser, but then am I the one who does not know the way or the journey to win, how to do that? Yeah. So where am I? Yeah. So
So
I'm
now
sure
it's so beautiful. We know the journey. We know the
yeah,
steps. We
we
know
know
it is
this.
always away from fear.
It is always away from fear. So each time I step back into me, we say, that it's not great to step back. Yeah. But I think it is so important to step back. Into whom? Into me. Into me, I step back. Yeah.
Yeah.
So everywhere that I have not allowed myself to step back into me, yeah, to that fearless space that is right there within me. And what did I keep giving importance to? That I am fearful. I am fearful, That is where I have been, giving all the energy. Is that not? Yeah. I don't know, I had noted down a beautiful a phrase that said, Dr. Blanton Smalley, he'd said that fear is the most subtle and destructive of all human diseases. Yeah. Most subtle. Yeah. So it keeps working in the background and it does not allow you. It is not something which which I see. Yeah, it is not something which I see, but it keeps working in the background. Yeah. And what is it? It does not allow me to accomplish the dreams. It kills the dreams that I have. It kills all the hopes that I have. Yeah. And I have gone through fear so much, and I'm sure each one of us has. The degrees might be different, but fear is something which paralyzes you and it does not allow you to function. Yeah. It is just paralyzing you and it does not allow to function from your brilliance. Yeah. And everywhere that you even mentioned, I have not yet tasted Jeet. Yeah. Every Jeet is in the moment. Every Jeet is, when I could see, yes, I could not do X thing. Today I can. Yeah. Like in the morning audio, I'd said, it is so difficult when you keep seeing the water where you desire to swim and you do not allow yourself even to touch it. Yeah. And if I'm not going to ever touch waters, how the hell am I going to ever learn to swim? Yeah. But then what is it? The first thing is courage. Yeah. And what is courage? The courage, comes from a very beautiful French word. It says from the heart. Okay. It means from the heart. And what happens from the heart? The heart is always telling you, is this your place or not? Is this the right direction or not? You get that? Yeah. And then when I got into the pool, the first thing was the courage. Yes, I am going to learn swimming, come what may. You get that? So that day you wore a swimming costume and you started, touching the waters with your feet. And then you're lucky to have a good coach who says, no, you don't have to ever be afraid of that. Just come. Let me hold your hand. I shall put you in the pool. And then that coach holds your hands, put you in the pool. Yeah. And then what happens? The water keeps throwing you out of the pool. The buoyancy of the water does not allow you to have stable feet. And you feel, oh, how the hell am I going to, you're petrified with that, isn't it? You're petrified with the motion of the water, with people coming around you. Everything is fear-based. Yeah? And then what does a good coach, what would they do? They'll make you friendly to the water. Yeah? They'll say, we don't have to swim today. Let's just play in water. Let's just make water our best friend. Yeah. And we shall take a few days. Yeah. And then you start, moving around. You start walking, from one side to the other of the pool. You start feeling confident. You know that is just buoyancy. It will not topple you. You start becoming stable, yeah, and you start holding, your feet start holding, yeah, and you start getting a little confident. I can, yeah. And then he puts you to the rim, yeah, that handle to hold, and he says, just hold it, yeah, and just dip your head and keep dipping it. And when your ears are under water, yeah, your legs will automatically come up. So beautiful. Why? Because that is physics, no? That is physics. But we forget. Fear makes us forget every physics chemistry of life.
One thing I just realized and I want to share. So all the fulls are so good, beautiful, joyful, powerful, full of me, except fearful. So
Absolutely.
fearful is no, but then fearless.
Absolutely.
Only less thing which is
Absolutely.
good is fearless.
Absolutely. So beautifully said. Yeah. So we need to fill up with everything, yeah, and minus this.
Yeah.
And minus fear. Fill it up with power, fill it up with divinity, fill it up with peace, fill it up with everything positive, and and just minus the fear. Yeah. But then sometimes even fear is good. We will talk at another day. Yeah, we'll talk on another day about that. Yeah, some degrees of fear are good too, because they'll push you forward to create something different. They'll push you, they'll create a momentum, because you're not liking that situation that is making you fearful, and you will step out of that, choose something different that you could have never done. Yeah. So everywhere that I did not allow myself to hold that rim, yeah, to hold that handle, and just to dip my head beneath the waters and just allow my legs to come up automatically. I don't have to do anything. In life, I just learned that everything I have to do with so much of pressure, I have to just push through. I didn't know. Life was effortless, isn't it? अपने को सबने यही सिखाया था ना, एक मतलब हर चीज में धक्का करना है ना। और आपको पता है कि अगर आप पूल में, अगर आपको डर लग जाए और आप फियरफुल हो जाए, तो क्या हो जाता है? क्या हो जाता है? आप सारे हाथ पांव मारना शुरू कर दोगे. You get that? Yeah. सारे हाथ पांव. Why? You're petrified. You're so fearful. You get that? And you know how children learn? Even the 6 months old, if you leave them in the pool, they just know how to move around with their hands and feet. They never sink. They just keep floating. They're already swimming. Why? Because they do not know of the word fear. They do not know what fear means. Yeah. So all that we have learned over the years has given us fear. All that we have learned over the years. Yeah. So every time the child falls down and you say, bachche kya hua hai? Yeah. So what is that? Yeah. And if you would just stand there, they will stand up for themselves, and they will keep falling, and then they keep standing, and then, yeah. So do you know over-concerned moms, how do they behave? Yeah. Over-concerned moms, that they've fallen, and as if I just have to be there always. Yeah. In every fall, we learn how to stand. In every little fall, in every big fall, in every humongous fall, we learn to stand. And that is what we are here for. Yeah. So everywhere that we have been falling prey to fear, is now the time to just get up. Yeah. Is now the time to just go beyond. And is now the time to just step up and tell yourself, everything is possible in my world. Yeah. And one thing each morning, write on a paper, it's possible. It's absolutely possible to be fearless. It is possible. In my universe, it is possible. And somebody says, it's not possible in my world. And I don't understand that. What is that? Because everything is possible in my world. Yeah, when the light is with me, when I'm the offspring of God, and the God is working, functional, alive inside me, then how come I will keep standing powerless and fearful? Powerless and fearful. So everywhere that I have been playing games with myself and not accomplishing the hopes and the dreams that I've come here for, yeah. And what are those hopes and dreams talking of? They're talking of the meaning that I have to life. So what gives you meaning to your life? Just keep asking. What gives meaning to your life? Yeah. And everywhere that you have not yet known what gives you meaning to your life, start asking, how will my life be meaningful? What will make my life meaningful? What actions will tell that my life is meaningful? And not tell to the people. Yeah. Whenever we talk about courage, it's not about people telling people, yes, I am muscular, Yeah. I am the WWF person. No, courage is for me. Courage is just for me. As I know who I am. The totality of me, I know. Yeah. Yeah, Manmeet, you had a question. Yeah.
Yeah, how to remove the fear for a particular object? Because like I am not able to drive the four-wheeler, and whenever I know I learn driving a four-wheeler, I don't know. I have a fear in my mind that I will matter with the accident, right? I drive a car in such a slow speed that even somebody is somebody who is walking, right? So I keep the speed very low so that he may pass. So it is something of fear which is in my mind related to a certain object, or you can say related to a particular activity. So I don't know why this fear is with me, and I'm not able to remove it. Though I
Okay.
drive the
So,
two-wheeler, but four-wheeler, like it's like something. If I drive, something surely will happen with me. So how to remove
okay.
such fear?
So what would you change in your belief?
I don't know, and I don't know from where this fear has come into my mind because I drive
You,
two-wheeler.
if you'll find the way from where it has come from Pakistan or America, will that matter? Let it, just asking you. Might be, it'll tell you, if you go back there, then yeah. Whatever that you're facing in the now, yeah. How will you change your belief system here? That is by saying it is possible. Yeah. And then work on it is possible. Work on it is possible. It is possible for me to drive. You work on it for some time and then get to the steering, no? You get that? So first, it is possible. Secondly, find somebody who's a good coach. The teacher matters a lot in life. Some people will give you like anxiety pangs. Yeah. And have you seen there are like it could be a father who's teaching the son how to drive, yeah, steering today, yeah. So what will they do? They will keep driving the back seat driving. They will keep do धीरे कर लो, राइट मुड़ जाओ और धीरे कर लो, सामने से साइकिल आ रहा है, वो ट्रक हो गया, मार दोगे, ये क्या हो रहा है, ये क्या हो रहा है, ये क्या, is this the way you teach? Is this the way you teach? It's good to go to people who don't know you. Yeah, sometimes it is excellent. Okay, and especially I think husbands they are not qualified to be good teachers to wives. They might be great teachers to anybody else, but they are just not good teachers to wives. That's what I have seen. It's not that they do not have that teaching element. They think that they are super fast to the steering. And when they are on the steering, they can make mistakes. Why? Because all of us are human. All of us, including me, are human, isn't it? So it could be that, there is a miscalculation. It could be that my reflex is not that great. Yeah. Finding a good coach in life for anything that you have to learn, anything, is very, very important. Yeah. Somebody who will always empower you, you can. Yeah. And sometimes people say you can, but their energy says you can't. Have you identified these kind of people? Yeah. I need to, we are scanners of energy. We are the scanners of energy. Yeah. And what does the energy scanner tell me? Is this the place which is going to be giving you the most? Yeah. Or is it not? Is this coach going to give me the most or not? You get that? So if you get to decipher somebody whose can means can, yeah, his thoughts, his feelings, his actions, they are all congruent to you can, then please find a coach like that who would help you drive. But before that, there is a step one. Step one is, what can I be and do to change a belief that is not working for me? Is this belief working for you? I can keep saying that, 80 years, I didn't know how to drive. I just don't know. When I sit, I start dreaming. I start doing this. I start getting cold sweats. I just keep telling that. So what am I telling my body? I can't. Yeah. So what am I telling myself? I can't. And what is the fearless space? The fearless space is, you might fall, but still I will do it. Okay. Like when I learned driving, yeah, some brilliant people, they used to say, do you know how did I learn how to drive? Yeah. Yeah. Nobody was in for me to learn driving. And there was a Mahindra Jeep at home. And I'm talking of like 30 years. जब पावर स्टीयरिंग नहीं होता था, कि पावर स्टीयरिंग से ना आपकी गाड़ी ऐसे छुक छुक भागती है. जब पावर स्टीयरिंग नहीं होता है ना, तो you really have to maneuver the car or whatever vehicle that you're driving. And Mahindra Jeep was damn heavy. Okay. So I did those 11 classes with the driving person, the driving school person. Yeah. Sat on a rickshaw, went to the driving school. And I told him, he says, when do I have to come? I said, today. Because for me, everything is today. Tomorrow, God knows. I said, you just come. He says, yes, I'll come at 5. I sat down when he came. Yeah. And those 11 days were just like, obviously, 11 days just fly by. And you wonder, yaar, abhi bhi aati nahi hai chalani. हमने देखा है जब नए नए गाड़ी में बैठते हैं ना, तो स्टीयरिंग के साथ गला ऐसे ऐसे चिपका होता है, ऐसे ऐसे करके देखते हैं, ऐसे ऐसे, ऐसे देखते हैं नहीं, है ना? ऐसे लगते थे गर्दन भी हिला ली ना, गाड़ी चली जाएगी. अरे कोई साइड से उड़ा देगी, कोई मैं किसी को उड़ा दूंगी, कोई मुझे ऐसे ऐसे ख्याल आते रहते हैं अरबों बार. You get that? 11 दिनों के बाद, क्योंकि 11 दिन तो उसकी गाड़ी थी, अपनी गाड़ी पे आना था. हमने बोला गाड़ी वाड़ी तो मिलेगी नहीं, चलो महिंद्रा जीप में बैठे. महिंद्रा जीप में बैठे तो गियर डाली उसको, और मुझे फर्स्ट चीज क्या आती है कि अरे भैया तुमने घर गेट में मार दी. तो मैंने कहा यार सारी दुनिया गेट में मारती रही, अगर तुमने भी मार दिया ना, बहुत अच्छे, कल नया गेट लगेगा घर में. कितना क्या हो जाएगा, इससे ज्यादा क्या हो जाएगा, isn't it? अपने बोला चलो रिवर्स करते हैं. रिवर्स करी, 50 बारी गाड़ी रुकती है, 50 बारी एक्सीलरेटर से वो आप उसको खेलते रहते हो पसीनों पसीन. और सिर्फ एक चीज पता है, आज के दिन अगर तुमने रिवर्स नहीं ना करी, सारी जिंदगी रिवर्स हो जाएगी तुम्हारी. जिंदगी रिवर्स हो जाएगी तुम्हारी. ठीक है, नहीं है? आज ही के दिन रिवर्स करेंगे. सो इसलिए उसको आधा घंटा लगे रहे, कभी तो गियर ठीक होगा, है ना। कड़ 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 सब सारी चीजें बोलती हैं तुम्हारे दिमाग के साथ, दिमाग भी बोलता है, सब चीजें भी बोलती हैं गाड़ी, मगर बैठ गए और फिर किया, बिल्कुल ठीक गाड़ी निकली, बिल्कुल ठीक गाड़ी निकली। और उसके बाद पता है हमें कहाँ जाना था? जाना था कारीगर ढूंढने, और यहाँ पे एक जगह है मनी माजरा, ओके। और उस मनी माजरा की इतनी संकरी गलियां है ना कि जो ठीक गाड़ी चलाता है ना उससे भी लग सकती है, और अपने को तो वहीं जाना था, तो वहां गए, वहां गए, इसलिए तो जब वापसी आए ना, सिर्फ यही पता था, आई एम प्राउड ऑफ यू, आई एम सो प्राउड ऑफ यू मालविका, यू कुड डू इट, you just could do it, okay. And you know, after that I met so many people. When I was driving Mahindra Jeep for 6 years, you know, they would come and tell me in my studio, Malvika, were you the one driving 651 that Mahindra Jeep? I said, absolutely. आपको पता है क्या मालविका, हमारे पास ना हमने नई सेंट्रो ली थी, कभी सेंट्रो में मेरे हस्बैंड ने मुझे लेके दी, कभी उसमें बैठने की हिम्मत ही नहीं करी। जब आपको देखा ना, मैंने कहा अगर ये महिंद्रा जीप जो है चला सकती है ना, मैं सेंट्रो तो पक्का चला सकती। You get that? बस फिर यही तो स्पिरिट है ना, और क्या चाहिए? Is that not? Being that fearless one for yourself is so important. Do you think somebody could have boosted me and told me that no, 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 darling, you know, everything is going to be good. You please sit, you can hit the car, we will still love you. Do you think? This is just a dream that we keep dreaming, damn it. Why do we like to dream these? Either you can actualize your dream or you can keep dreaming. Choice is just yours. Either you can actualize your dreams or keep dreaming. So देखिए आपको किस चीज में ज्यादा फायदा रहता है, isn't it? And everywhere that you just keep desire to keep dreaming big, you know, and never, never, never making an effort to go beyond that fear which is gripping you tight. सब सांस रुका हुआ है, सब शरीर लॉक्ड है, सभी कुछ है ना, कोई भी साथ में नहीं है। सिर्फ एक चीज अपने आप से पूछिएगा, क्या तुम अपने साथ हो? क्या मनमीत के साथ है? अगर है तो सब दुनिया फतेह है, तो सब दुनिया फतेह है। और जब जब भूल जाए फिर पूछ लीजिएगा, क्योंकि ये पूछते रहना ही पड़ेगा, है ना। दो ही तरीके होते हैं, या मर मर के जी लो या जी लो, नहीं, या तो मर मर के जी लो या फिर जी लो, है ना। So holistic living is always better than just कि हाँ यार 65 साल बैठे रहे, है ना। Okay. So everywhere that you can't mark your existence on the planet, and everywhere that you can't mark your existence in your own life, please check back. What is stopping you? Yeah? Like we are marking this anniversary day, there is a reason for marking it. We started somewhere. Yeah? And God has always been there, Hazir Nazir with us. You know, there was a reason why this name was gifted to me. There was a reason why this download happened to me. Why was this name only given to me? Yeah, I keep wondering. Yeah, because this phrase has an infinite dollar value. It's not $1 million. It's an infinite dollar value. So everywhere that you have not recognized that infinite value lying deep within you, which just and only the fear is holding that back, will you now in this time just break that and just do it? Isn't it? गाड़ी वाड़ी लगती है तो लग जाए यार, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, कई लगी हैं, isn't it? कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. Yeah, because if you do not mark your existence, remember, nobody else will mark your existence. Nobody. Everybody will treat you like that dust, you know, that ऐसे, तुच्छ, you know. There's a word in Hindi, they say तुच्छ बस, you know. ऐसे वाली। तो अपनी एग्जिस्टेंस खुद ही मार्क करेंगे ना, है ना। तो जब खुद की एग्जिस्टेंस खुद मार्क करेंगे तो दुनिया में मार्क करेगी, और करे या ना, अपनी दुनिया तो अपने साथ है ना। कम से कम खुद को तो फख्र होगा, अपने लिए खड़े हो पाए और एक डर कम करके ऊपर गए। one less, one less, one less. Every day I need to mark my existence. Every day has been gifted to me to mark my existence. In every way that I do not choose to do that, what is my issue? What is holding me back? What is the fear? What am I afraid of? Ask yourself. You will get a very clear-cut answer. And everything that you're afraid of, work towards letting that go. Work towards letting that go. Nobody can give you a more crystal clear thing than you yourself. Why? Because you know. You're all knowing. You are illuminated. You are phenomenons. You are the brilliant one. Yeah, you are light. You are light. Okay. Amazing. Anybody else on that? Yeah. We will go to some moments of gratitude. Yeah, smile.
Yeah,
Amazing to see you show up, you know. It's so nice to see you show up. Yeah, it actually makes my day. It's making this anniversary brighter. It's making and marking this day on a deeper level, you know. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. 2 days and you could create change. I'm so glad. Yeah, let's have it.
Yeah. So I've been really wanting to request, that if today we do a gratitude meditation, can we do a light meditation, tomorrow?
Sure.
So I want to kind
You
of,
know, do you know there's no tool to make it light? All of us are heavy. The meditation depends on us. Where are we energetically? Yeah. And what is the meditation doing? The meditation is clearing off the locks and the blocks. Okay. So even in that heaviness, yeah, it is like, obviously in words we say it is heavy, but is it heavy or is it creating space? We have to keep asking ourselves. And I should tell you, whenever the toxins get away from your body, it will not always be easy and breezy. You get that? These calls have been so damn intense for me too. For me too. And I've mentioned that n number of times, you know, I do not feel like responding and especially talking on the phone after these calls. Get that? Yeah. So I'm sure there is something to these calls, and that's why these calls have been really graciously granted that, you know, we have been doing them all these. You know, it's like 18th of March, and today is the 15th of May. 18th of March we started. Just count the number of days that we've left behind and come. Get
yeah,
that? Yeah, it's actually commendable. And I have to keep reminding myself every single day. Yeah.
yeah,
God is making you do the most beautiful thing that you're here for. Yeah. And that's what I have to keep recognizing within me. Yes, I'm there for a purpose. I'm there for, you know, this is the meaning to my life. And so shall I do. So shall I do. You get that?
yeah,
Yeah. But we can definitely, there's nothing
yeah.
called try, but we
Yeah,
will see what
do
comes
it.
tomorrow.
Yeah, just wanted to say that when I said the word light, I did not mean it in the heavy light way. I meant it
Okay.
in the light way, like the roshni, the light. So
We
that's
always
what
put the light there, है ना? बिना उसके रोशनी के तो हम वैसे ही अंधकार है नहीं,
yeah,
है ना? Isn't it? तो उसके बगैर तो ये कॉल और उसके बगैर हम सब और उसके बगैर मैं पॉसिबल नहीं था ना, है ना? तो उस रोशनी से बिना जुड़े तो अपने को हर जगह ही अंधकार दिखता था, है ना? और फियरलेस
yeah,
स्पेस कहाँ से दिख सकती थी, क्योंकि फियर ही इतना बड़ा था, और फियर जो है वो पावरलेस और हमेशा अंधकार से भरा हुआ ही रहता है. Yeah.
रहता है.
We shall definitely do something about it tomorrow. Let's see. Ask, send an application above. What do you desire for tomorrow, the 16th of May? And so shall that be granted, isn't it? So let's try, all of you. एक ही application लिखिए ना, photostat, copy. एक दूसरे से. Might be it's nice, but yeah. And I thoroughly believe that whatever is granted for today was meant for today. Yeah. Yeah, whatever is granted today was meant for today. Amazing. So let's put ourselves on mute. We shall do some amazing meditation. Let's do and be in gratitude for these moments, this amazing call, this anniversary day that has been a day today. Today, the 15th of May, 2020, a day when this group of ours, Dar Ke Aage Jeet Hai, completes a year. It was born and birthed on 15th of May, 2019. And this year has been so amazing. A year full of graces and full of growth. Growth into the fearlessness. Growth into joy. Growth into knowing ourselves more and more. Growth into knowing that there are always infinite choices and infinite possibilities available, provided we choose. And each time we have chosen something different has shown up in our lives. This fear keeps gripping us time and again. This fear keeps us in a smallest possible place, as if we lie shriveled in a corner, where we do not know how to mark our existence. And how beautiful can that shriveled space be for me, for you, for each one? And how is it that when we do not get to mark our existence, mark how precious we are, how amazing we are, how gifted we are, how talented we are, how skillful we are, how miraculous? That shriveled space never allows us to even come across these words called adjectives for our own self, as we do not know what is it to exist. And how do I get to mark my existence here? Do I have to furl a flag with my name there that will mark my existence? Do I have to be the top notch in the country and that will mark my existence? Do I have to have loads of money that will mark my existence? I do not know. We just do not know when we are in that shriveled space. That shriveled space starts gnawing at us, starts biting, starts poking, starts pinching. And that pinch, that poke, and all those infinite pinches and pokes, just tell me, get up. Get up. You can't live shriveled ever. You have to get up for yourself. Do not keep dreaming and hoping things will be better. Take some action. And action only you can. Either you can keep dreaming or create a world that you desire to. Either you can keep dreaming or step into a space that is fearless. And it's not that one step of getting out will take you completely away from fear. Fear will keep coming and going and coming and going. But each time you gather power, you gather your wits, you take that light along and you stand for yourself and you take that leap of faith that there is somebody to hold you when you just jump off the cliff. And who is that somebody? That is Supreme God, the light. And each time you stand up for yourself and step out of that fear, you are creating a world of your desires and dreams. It's so important to create that world and not just keep dreaming about that. We keep dreaming and dreaming, and the whole life just flows by us. And by the end of it, you feel so dejected about yourself, and you wished and prayed, had you stepped up, had you shown up, life would have been something different. Imagine a life of fearlessness. A life when you can stand tall. A life that keeps you in the moments when you feel proud about yourself. You could make it. You could break all the walls. Break all the walls of your false beliefs that you had been living with. The false beliefs always made you do that self-talk, telling you there is so much fear around. You are so fearful. Things will not be good. People will not be great. Circumstances won't be awesome. And these beliefs keep negating your existence and do not allow you to shine. What if you told yourself you're never going to listen to all this ever? Even when people try their level best to push you down and to still dwell in fear, you shall not. Because that shriveled space is not meant for you. marking your existence while you are here in physicality is so vital. And being fearless is so vital. And today we all know, डर के आगे जीत है. डर के आगे हमेशा जीत है. डर के आगे हमेशा हमेशा जीत है, क्योंकि हम जीतने ही यहाँ आए हैं. जीतने आए हैं अपनी उन वीकनेसेस को जो हमें हमेशा पीछे खींचती रहती. जीतने आए हैं उस अपने दिल को, जो दिल हमें धड़क धड़क के बताता रहता है मेरे लिए क्या सही है क्या गलत. जीतने आए हैं उस रंग भरी दुनिया को जो हमारे लिए ही बनी है. और जीतने आए हैं उस डर को और उन अनगिनत डरों को जो हमें डराते रहते हैं. क्यों? क्योंकि डरों को भी पता है कि आप जीतने के लिए ही आए हो. Fear is everything that is false and looks real, and everywhere that you have thought that that is what is real and rest is false, are you in this time ready to eliminate that? It's possible to be fearless. It's possible to be fearless. It is possible to be fearless, provided I choose to be. It is possible. In the fearlessness, it is courage. In the fearlessness, it is joy. In the fearlessness, it is you. In the fearlessness, it is absolute happiness. In the fearlessness, I can even move the rock of Gibraltar. You are capacitated, and you are the power. Let's keep adding and filling ourselves with the peace, the divinity, the power. Being peaceful, powerful, but one thing minus. That is fear. Choosing to be fearless. And by choosing to be fearless, I shall mark my existence today. I am marking my existence today. I am marking my existence today. The Supreme God keeps lighting my way. The Supreme God keeps lighting my way. And I am marking my existence today. The light is always guiding my way. I am marking my existence today. I am. I Let's mark our existence and take that step into fearlessness. And add meaning to our lives. And add substantial meaning to our lives. And add super substantial meaning to our magical, miraculous, magnetic, multifarious life. Let's breathe to the tune of this melodious music. Let's breathe. Breathe in fearlessness. Breathe out the fear. Breathe in ease and breathe out unease. Breathe in ease and breathe out disease. Breathe in light and breathe out darkness. Breathe in I can and breathe out I can't. Breathe in joy and breathe out sadness. Breathe in meaningful life and breathing out not feeling good enough. Let's be this magic. And let's extend this magic on the planet. And the planet is so full of fear. And the entire human species is so full of fear at this time. The entire human race. Let's extend this fearlessness to each one on the planet. To the ones who are ready to quit, to the ones who are ready to just quit their lives and quit everything. To the ones who are so fear-filled and do not know what to do next. to the ones who are so gripped with fear that they do not know of that there is a space of fearlessness that they can choose into. Let's just graciously send loads of love and fearlessness to them. Sending each one load of calm, load of peace, load of power, loads of power, loads of malleability to attune, to help them attune them to change. Let's plant the seeds of fearlessness today. Let's just sow the seeds of fearlessness in huge, big quantities. And these trees of fearlessness will grow very fast and will bear the fruits and flowers of fearlessness too. And may this fearless space create a life that everyone has desired. And all of us know that we are deserving. May they too know they are deserving to experience this fearlessness. Let's connect to the breath again. Let's connect to this magical breath. Let's connect to our magical bodies. Let's connect to the magical heart, which is ticking, which is telling us tales, tales of consciousness. But each time we chose consciousness, we chose fearlessness along with. These tales are very interesting. These tales are treasures. Treasures. Treasures to hold. Let's get back to breath again. And whenever you desire to get back here, let's get back. Getting back to this space in gratitude of whatever we accomplished. Getting back to this space of gratitude for all that has been gifted to us, and a space of fearlessness too. And this gratitude just makes us see every possible thing around us that we could change. The days, weeks, months, years behind. And then acknowledging that. and just marking that. Being in gratitude is such a beautiful space to be in. And gratitude expands into every space, into every place in our lives, into every arena of our lives. And gratitude creates something which is amazingly greater. So are we all ready to get back here? And I'm so glad we could be on Facebook today too. Thank you so much, Facebook viewers, for honoring, for being here, for honoring the call and for honoring yourself and trusting the content of the call. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Malvika. Thank you.
Thank you, Malvika. It was again a very intense session. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Malvika.
Thank you.
Oh,
आपकी बात नहीं समझ रही. Great, guys. It's been a great going, and we shall take it forward. Yeah. And we shall create a world of difference. Yeah. Whatever that is. Yeah. So I will just put ourselves away from Facebook. Yeah. So thank you for being there, and that's so nice. Praveenji, you could join today. Ruby, that's so amazing to have you on call. We've never seen you though, Ruby. Yeah. And each time I keep forgetting faces because people who do not show up very quickly is sometimes hard to remember. But any which way, yeah. Nidhi is there she's joined us from Malaysia. So good. Thank you for being here. Yeah. So have an amazing time, guys. That we had to space to sing the birthday song, and I think we are in no space to sing that. Yeah. Let's sing that in our hearts and be with the birthday wishes for the group and for all of us. Yeah. Indeed, an achievement, and it would not have been possible without your presence. Yeah.
Happy
Bye.
birthday to Dar Ke Aage Jeet.
Hey.
I so wanted to sing it,
Very
so much.
You were late. You were late, a little late on call.
yeah.
I thought that we can start with that. Yeah, but I know because towards the end, I know what the energy of the call has.
Yeah.
It's not a possibility to be in that space. Yeah. But any which way, it's been so nice.
Yes, it was lovely.
See, we've done. ये फिर कितनी बारी करते हैं और फिर कितनी बारी आता है और फिर कितनी बारी चले जाते हैं.
हर बार अलग अलग फॉर्म में अलग फेस में आता है. But now we can distinguish. This is where I don't want to go. So that's a big thing.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's not that I don't want to go. It's that I will choose out of it.
Yes. Yes.
There's a difference. There is a difference.
Yeah.
I will
Yeah.
choose out of it. हर बार डर मुझे डराएगा. मैं choose करूंगी कि मुझे डरा नहीं पाएगा बस. और कुछ भी.
It's like कि इस बार तो हम उसका लंच करेंगे. I just recalled that.
Absolutely. अब उसका lunch करेंगे.
Thank you so much.
Okay, guys. Thank you.
Thank you, Malvika.
you. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Bye,
Thank
guys.
you. Thank you, Malvika.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.